Good morning. This is July 26th. This is our 2023 challenge. It's also my kitty cat's birthday. He's 12 years old today. He's probably in hiding right now. Oh, no, he's laying out there. Trying to stay out of my way, I guess. But anyway, we are doing a wall sit challenge this entire month, and we're also doing a walk challenge. So I am going to get to the wall sit challenge and then tell you a little bit about the walk challenge while I'm holding the wall sit, since I do the hardest level, so have to hold the wall sit the longest amount of time. You have your choice as to how long to hold it. So we're getting ready. So you find a wall, put your feet about 2.5 feet from the wall. Sorry, my timer decided it was going to turn off. So 2.5 feet away from the wall, because when you slide down, you want to get to 90 degrees at the hips as well as your knees, but you do not want your knees to go past your toes, so you want them pretty much over your ankles. So I'm gonna pull that down. So our wall sit, there's a beginning level, an intermediate level, and an expert level. And I will let you know how long to hold it for each level, but I don't want to talk about that. Like, this is a good way to distract you a little bit by having you listen while you're holding it. Make sure your back is against the wall, so tilt your pelvis. You want to make sure that stays back. You want to make sure your heels stay on the floor, because if you go up on your toes, it's going to be harder as well. And you will feel it right here, your quads. This wall sit is definitely good for strengthening those quads. So there's a lot of times during it, you may see me either straighten up a little bit more or maybe move my feet a little bit, because I'm trying to make sure my heels stay down. Sometimes I'm holding onto my legs because they start to shake really bad. But the other challenge, if you didn't want to do the wall sit, or maybe you want to do both, because I do both, but the other is a walk challenge, and that is walking 2 miles every single day. If you can't do 2 miles at one time, you can break it up, but I do encourage you to try and go a little further each day so that you eventually are doing 2 consecutive miles, because that feels wonderful to be able to accomplish that. So for the beginner level on our wall sit, we've been gradually increasing our time every day. I think the beginner level probably started at like 10 or 15 seconds. It was a short amount of time. And I know some people, I know at least one person had said about that it hurts their knees too much. And I had said you can hold it for as long as you can, come up. You always want to hold onto the wall and stand up instead of dropping yourself. But I had said you could come up, wait a few seconds, come back down into the sit and to get the full time in. But 2 minutes and 40 seconds is what you are up to for the beginner level, and you just hit it. Yay! So you can stand up if you're doing the beginner level. If you're doing intermediate level, you know you gotta hold it a little bit longer now. But yeah, every day we've been holding a little longer. And so I know this is getting really tough. I know my legs are burning while I'm doing this, trying to find ways to distract myself, and so I tend to babble to you guys as I'm doing it. But you all could, turn on whatever music you like to listen to, or a video, and watch a video and time yourself so that you know how long to hold your wall sit. So 2 minutes and 40 seconds was the beginner level. The intermediate level is 4 minutes and 25 seconds. And you guys have about another minute, a little less than a minute, to hold that. And if you are doing an expert level like I'm doing, I'm needing to try to get to 5 minutes and 45 seconds today. And I'm really feeling it right now. So I'm working very hard and not looking at my time too much, but I do have to keep looking to make sure you all who are doing intermediate, I can tell you that you're done. But you're not done yet, but you're almost there. So hold it for a few more seconds. You're gonna make it. See, I can do my deep breathing too. All right. Intermediate, you guys are done. The expert level, we are holding this a little bit longer. Just had to reposition because I know I'm sliding a little bit. It's really difficult. My legs are burning, but we got this. We got this. Come on. Feel the burn, you know. We got to keep holding this and holding my wall up. So, yeah, I have about a minute yet to hold my wall up and hold myself up in this wall sit. Good. And then I'm going to rest a tiny bit, and then I usually go out and run a mile and do my 2-mile power walking. So, you all, I hope have a great day and get in the activity, whether that's a wall sit or the 2-mile walk, whatever it is, eating right, drinking enough water. Sorry, my leg is shaking. But do whatever you can to stay healthy and to stay active every day. And guess what? Those who are crazy like me, we just hit 5:45. Whew, it is getting tough. I'm thankful the month is almost over, but I also know my time gets longer each day, and every day it seems to get harder and harder for me to hold it. And yet I know if I held it the day before, it's only about 15 seconds longer for me to hold. So that's what I have to keep saying, like, you held it yesterday, you can hold it today. So yeah, the beginner level, you get about 5 seconds longer each day. The intermediate is about 10 seconds longer every day. And expert, as I said, is 15 seconds longer each day. We do not have any more rest days built in, darn, for this month's wall sit challenge. We did have 3 rest days, and they were like on day 6 or 7. I think it was the 7th day. There was a rest day, and so that would have been this coming Saturday. But nope, we don't have any more. So we are just going to keep holding these wall sits and getting stronger each day. I want to say Thursday and Friday, we don't have an increase in the time. I think those two stay the same. So that's kind of your little rest, that you don't have to hold it longer that day. And then the last 3 days, it will be increasing again until we get to our goals. And I can tell you in advance, the last day of the month, beginners, you'll be holding it for 3 minutes. The intermediate will be holding it for 5 minutes, which is not as long as I just held it. So if I can hold for 5:45, y'all can hold it for 5 minutes or 3 minutes. And expert level, anybody doing this with me will be holding it for 7 minutes. That seems like a lot, but we are a minute and 15 seconds away from doing it. Keep telling myself I held a wall sit for a minute before I started this. So the fact that I can do 5 minutes and 45 seconds now makes me say, you know what, I can do that 7-minute wall sit. And my friend who I have mentioned in the past, this month has been holding her wall sits. She didn't go with the calendar of this is how long. She just would get out there and hold it as long as she could, and then went longer each day from that first day. So she is already over 8 minutes, which is longer than I'm going to hold it. So I keep telling myself, hey, if she can hold it for 8 minutes, I certainly can hold it for 7 minutes, or today, 5 minutes and 45 seconds. We got this. So there's your encouragement for today. There's people out there holding this wall sit longer than you or me. So therefore, we got this. So have a great day. Stay active, and I'll see you tomorrow.